Hey everyone, this is your girl Coteria, and welcome back to my channel, My Opinion Vlog. Now let's go ahead and talk about Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane had posted this post to his IG, and it got everybody on social media talking. It got them thinking, okay, people that don't have talent, they're trying to become the talent for those $2 million. I'm going to read what Gucci Mane posted to his IG that got everybody talking. He posted, "Who want to be the next millionaire? Question mark. I got 2 milli ready, 1 milli for the next male superstar and 1 milli for the next female superstar. I got a brand new record label, which is called So I See Millionaire. Tag the hottest unsigned artist now and DM me. Hashtag So I See Millionaire." So it looked like Gucci Mane has turned a new leaf with his record label. Okay, now the last record label is called 1017. I'm not sure if it's still a thing or he decided to delete that record label or he's going to unbrand himself from that record label. But y'all know the bad press and the stigma recently behind the 1017 record label. He lost 2 of his artists under the 1017 record label, so I see why he's, he don't create another name, but nothing hasn't really changed. You're still the owner. You're still the manager. You still everything under the sun when it comes down to the record label because it's your company. So even though you changed the name, but did you change the writers? Did you change the producers, the engineer, the studio? Did you change the studio location? You just changed the record label name. And, kudos. And, I am very proud of Gucci Mane, but it's the bad stigma that's behind you and the people that you're associated to. You know what I'm saying? A record label is just a name. It's just a label. It's the people who you do business and got business ties to that is probably diminishing your image in your business. You got 2 really popular artists that came from your record label that's, in your group, in your clique, within the 2 years, is now deceased. One of them was called Enchanted and I think Big Scar. And like I said, both, male and female have died within almost 2 years of each other. And then you got about 4 or 5 of the other mates, record label mates, they're in prison and they're serving time. So yeah, people have been coming after Gucci Mane because all of his artists, it seemed like everything turns bad. It starts off good and turns bad, and these people, like I said, they're either in federal prison, they're getting hemmed up by the feds. You know what I'm saying? People is overdosing. It's just really sad, and all the blame get put on Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Now, I gotta be fair. Gucci Mane is a person. Now, Gucci Mane, he did some time in prison. I forgot what he went to jail for. Gucci Mane do have a very, very bad reputation when it comes down to the streets. Dealing with gangs, running the streets when he was younger. Because even Deb Anthony, who was managing him when he was up and coming, said that Gucci Mane was one of the most difficult artists that she ever worked with, such as business-wise. It was hard to, get him to work with other people because the bad reputation that he had in the streets. He was robbing, stealing from people and stuff, knocking people off. Gucci was that guy. He was like, a King Von. But just without the killing. You understand what I'm saying? So he had a very bad reputation. And this is why Deb Anthony was like, we had moved him to the South because he was very hard to work with. So like I said, even though Gucci Mane got out, his now his wife Keisha Kior flipped what 1 or 2 million of his dollars. When he came out, he ended up being 5 or 6 million richer. Don't hold me to it, but I know she flipped his money. And like I said, she did good things with his money. And that's what a woman's supposed to do. All right. And so Gucci Mane stayed out of trouble. Okay. He started a record label. He making money the legit way. He's doing him. But like I said, a lot of people come down on Gucci Mane because of what his artists do in these streets when he's not around. And it's not fair to Gucci Mane because he can't control them. Okay. He don't control them. He don't control their every move. He just work with them music-wise, business-wise, and that's it. Whatever type of, activity they get into inside their regular life, their normal life, that's them. We can't hold Gucci Mane accountable for what they do. But like I said, it's such a coincidence that most of his artists is always down bad. They're in some type of trouble, with the law. They're locked up. And like I said, we got 2 artists that, recently has expired. it's just really sad all the way around. And so, like I said, Gucci is getting pressed. He's getting talked about, laughed at, like what's going on? Like you jinx. Your whole record label, you everything around you is jinx. It's all negative. It's a bad aura. So, now Gucci Mane is like, look, he's desperate for artists because, like I said, like about 4 or 5 of his artists is locked up currently. I know Pooh Shiesty, that's the one who got locked up down here in Miami, Florida. And I remember the judge is a famous judge. She's Spanish. I forgot her name. But she's always basically in the news when she locks people up. I remember she had played one of his songs. I think the remix that he had did with I forgot the name of the song, but she played it, during a court hearing. It was like, look, you rapping about, shooting somebody. So, but anywho, but like I said, Gucci Mane, like, look, I'm losing money. I'm losing my artists. So you know what? Remember, money brings all the girls and the boys to the yard. I'm going to show y'all all this money. Remember, this is a PR stunt. He got Keisha Kior in the background. She's counting hundreds and she putting bands together. And look like they're kind of like got the money in some type of like saran wrap. They got it sealed tight, airtight. They're desperate here. And they're showing $2 million, sitting there. We got his jewelry. And it's like, look, we need just good potential artists. And mind you, not people looking at that money like, look, I may not got the artistry. I may not got the name. I may not got the following or any social media, but I can rap. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are sending Gucci Mane a resume. And now he got to do all the work in Cypher to see who could be made a millionaire and also a superstar. But it's so sad to see him down bad, and he's desperate to the fact that he's like, I'm going to give you $1 million advance up front if you sign with me. This is how bad it is with Gucci Mane. He's trying to, turn a new leaf, and he's trying to revamp his reputation and stuff. And again, it's not fair to blame Gucci Mane for what these people do. These are grown women and men. And I know one of them, I think one he dropped, I forgot his name. Let me see, because I did take a screenshot of all of his record label mates, their names. Where is it? I know one of them, he had just got hired, and I remember he had fired him immediately. And this was when Takeoff got killed, and he said he didn't want to like do a show over there in Houston, Texas. He said something, but like I said, he just got signed, and Gucci Mane had cut him. He cut him for like talking out the side of his mouth. I was just like, oh, I felt so bad for the guy. But I understand, like, if it's heat over here, I don't want to be performing, in this city, and it's hot. People, you just got an artist that just got knocked off. You understand that the young man's scared for his life. So I can see why he reacted the way he reacted. But, Gucci Mane feel like it's a time and a place. Don't kind of like, like incite a riot or incite beef because they ain't got no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Don't like enter the chat when they ain't got nothing to do with us. Okay, so I get where Gucci Mane was coming from, but the young man was being honest. I don't want to be doing those shows and this stuff is hot. But anywho, like I said, a lot of his artists, like I said, you got Pooh Shiesty, Fujano, Rallo, Matt Critter, Hood Rich Pablo. You got the Hood Rich Pablo 1, Baby Racks. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this, these are the ones that are locked up. But like I said, I remember when Gucci Mane was trying to get BG before he got released from prison. I believe Gucci Mane wanted him to sign, but BG was like, no, I'm going to stay loyal to the family. I'm going to stay loyal to Cash Money. So, I guess he couldn't get BG. But yeah, you could tell Gucci Mane is down bad. He's desperate, and he's looking for the newest hot talent or some type of talent that he probably could mold and make them become talent. It's sad to see him kind of struggling like this, but like I said, your past always come back to bite you in the ass, if you get what I mean. Because Gucci did some bad things when he was out here swinging and banging in these streets and stuff, and he had a bad reputation that he had to rebuild, revamp and start, brand new. I'm happy for him, but like I said, when you say that you're revamping and you starting a new record label, you kind of got to get rid of everybody. If you're really serious about this, get rid of everybody and hire a new crew. That's what you call starting a brand new record label. You can't just change the name and say it went from 1017 to now it's called So Ice and Millionaires. It still got the same studio, the same clique, same entourage, the same, producers. Nothing that really changed but the name. I'm just saying, I'm reaching. I'm just, giving an example. But like I said, I wish Gucci Mane the best. You know, 2 million do sound like 2 million is a lot of money for a person that's broke like me, a minority. But then, like I said, at what cost? At what expense? Because, like I said, a lot of people are scared about that jinx. They scared about that bad stigma when they see people dropping like flies or being incarcerated. Sometimes, you know, all money ain't good money to some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't that desperate. So, you know, 2 million is a lot of money, but he ain't gonna just give it to anybody. You gotta definitely show your work ethics, your resume, your history. So it ain't gonna come easy either. It looks, even though he's asking, but it ain't gonna be easy. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. I wish Gucci Mane the best. I really do.